Hey guys, today we're going to talk about how you join a new Hardball Dynasty world. So, if you're already out at the site, the What If Sports site up here, you would just use the What If Sports toolbar and click Dynasty, Hardball Dynasty, and then click Start Your Dynasty Now. There's two different types of worlds that you can join. One is a public world that does not require a password. The other world is a private world where it's a situation where you need a password and you would get that from either a member of the world or the commissioner. If you're looking to join a private world, they usually have, a certain type of rules that you need to follow. Typically, it's going to be rules like minimum win rules where you got to win 55 games a year or 60 games a year. The reason why a lot of these worlds have these types of rules, they're trying to avoid people from tanking, which is where you lose just so you get a high pick, or you have a low payroll and you can afford to pay for, expensive international free agents. Um, so if you're looking to join a typically more competitive world, you would join a private world that has certain rules. In order to do that, you'll need a password. To get the password, you would click on, whatever world that you're looking to join. Um, let's say it's Griffey, you would just click on request details and it will open up what's called a site mail, and the commissioner is actually already in there. It's Griffey World is in the subject, and it already has in there that you're interested in joining the world. So you just hit the send button. Commissioner will receive your site mail, take a look, and make a decision as to whether or not he would like to have you join his world. Um, so that's a private world, but for an example on how to join a world when you're first starting Hardball Dynasty, we'll actually go back to public worlds, so you don't need a password. Just go over here, click Get a Team. This particular world has two openings. One opening is in the National League East. The other opening is in the American League West. And this is not your modern baseball where, 2022, we started both the National League and the American League have designated hitters. However, this Hardball Dynasty is like older baseball where the National League has pitchers hitting and the American League has the designated hitter. So if you're looking to join a league where they have a designated hitter, you want to choose an American League team. So you'll click on this available franchise here in the AL West, and it brings you to the cities that are available. Obviously you clicked on the West, so most of these cities that you see are on the West Coast or somewhere near the West Coast. Another thing you want to do before you choose which city you're going to play in is you want to click on this little button up here that shows your ballpark details. This will show you the park factors. So not only would you be playing in Albuquerque here, but you want to look at, okay, in Albuquerque, what type of stadium is that? As you can see, they've got these ratings here, first base, second base, third base. That means, how often in that stadium are you hitting triples? For a neutral stadium, there's going to be a zero number. So, for instance, when you look down at the cities that are available here, it looks like in this particular world, they don't have a stadium that's fully neutral. The closest one to a fully neutral stadium is Helena, and as you can see, they have zeros for everything except home runs to right field. So that's about as neutral as you'll get with this particular world. But for Albuquerque, because they have a four next to, first base, second base, third base, that means there's going to be a lot of singles, doubles, and triples hit in that stadium versus a stadium like Helena, where they're going to have about an average amount of singles, doubles, and triples. And same thing with home runs. When you look at a stadium like Colorado, it's got a four to left field, four to right field. That means that there's going to be a whole lot of home runs being hit. over the left field wall and over the right field wall. And you take all that and bump it up against a city like Iowa where everything is a -2. So this is more of a pitcher's park. And they even have the little park factor rating down here, which Iowa is less than 1. So you can tell that's a pitcher's park. Los Angeles is a pitcher's park by looking at the park factors there. So not only are you choosing the division that you're in, you're also choosing the city, and then based on the city, you're going to be choosing a stadium to play with. So once you choose your city that you want to play in, you pick a team. Some people don't spend a lot of time on team names. Some people try to be clever with their team names. Whatever you want to do is fine. But once you hit continue here, it's actually going to put you in that world. So I'm going to hit continue. And then I don't necessarily want to join this world, so I'm actually going to back out of this world, and you go in there, find the world that you just joined, which is Albuquerque. I'm going to go into that office, go up to here, go to Franchise Center, find your Albuquerque team again, and just remove my team. And that's how you join a new Hardball Dynasty world.